Live right now. Now I'm showing live, and I'm going to walk around the camera just to make sure. Should be hearing myself. Test, test, test. My mic is jumping in and out. Why is it jumping in and out? Here we go. Test, 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 test. I wonder if the piano is muted as well. I'm hearing guitar as I walk out. I'm on stage, walking back and forth, walking back and forth. Check it out, check it out. Walking back and forth. My mic is not jumping in and out. Here I go again. I'm on. I'm going to undo the piano, and then we're going to unmute that. And unmute the drums, and we'll see how that works. As I walk to the front, got a close-up. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Boom, boom, boom. Ba-boom, 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 ba-boom. I'm on stage. I'm talking. I'm on again. Let's go to piano. Now let's go ahead and go to the drums. See what happens there. So now we pretend that Matt is on stage and he's talking and it's very dark, so I turn up the lights. Look at that, he's in the front row. He's a star of the show. And now that we've got that, I cut to 4 and I put that in. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Let's not do that. So then I cut to 4. And then Matt's explaining that, and then I have to do something else. So then I hit this key, and then we go back to the main slide there. And then I cut out, and I go to camera 1. I guess camera 1's... Oops, I'm going live. I screwed up. So now I go to camera 1, and I go to the wide shot. Matt's there now. Auto. Then I go to camera 2, and I go to that. And I do that. Then I cut back to next mod. And Matt's saying something, so then I cut to that. And then he says, bottom line, grace isn't an idea, it's a person. Then I do that. How does Jesus extend us grace? So then I do this, and he's still talking, and he's still talking, and he's still talking. Then I go to point 1. There's the verse. In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God. He was at the beginning with God, John 1, 2, 3. Then I cut back. No one has ever seen God, the only God who is at the Father's side. He has made known to him. So now the final test. Then do I need to mute this channel or not when I cut to this and go?
And the Word became flesh and dwelt among us. And we have seen his glory, glory as of the only Son from the Father, full of grace and truth. For from his fullness we have all received grace upon grace. For the law was given through Moses. Grace and truth came through Jesus Christ. No one has ever seen God. God, the only Son, who is at the Father's side, he has made him known. I recently read John 1 in an old Bible of mine. In the margin I had written, "This is the most amazing passage, too good to be true, except it is true." Think about it. The one who was with God from the beginning, and who was God, who called the worlds into being, who fashioned us in his image, who became one of us to show us God and bring God near, God with us, Emmanuel, touchable, tangible, showing us God's glory in ways we could never know. In all its truth, because Jesus is the way, the truth, and the life. In all its grace. As someone wrote, grace is the good will of God toward us and the good work of God in us. And showing us his glory most profoundly at the cross, where Jesus was lifted up to draw all people to himself. Why would God do this for us? John tells us a couple of chapters later, for God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son. Jesus came near to show us the love of God. But what if his love feels more like an abstract concept than a tangible reality? I once had a teacher who told our class that we should spend less time studying God's love and more time studying his other attributes because we all already understand his love. And I just wanted to raise my hand and say, I don't. I know God loves me, but sometimes it's really hard for me to access that reality in my heart and my emotions and my mind. I'm so grateful God has provided lots of ways to draw near and experience his love. Meditating on his word, pouring out our hearts in prayer.
Then we're back to the stage, and Matt's talking, or they're getting ready to sing. Then I cut back to this. Then I stick on camera 1, and I do this, and I cut to this guy. Cut. Cut. Okay, that seems to work.